Yes. And we're going to talk about a skeletal system. Okay. Tell me, Amena, what is a system?
A group of things that work together.
A group of what? Again? It is a group of what?
Cells or?
No, it is a group of organs. Yes? Okay, it's an organ system, right? Group of organs. Okay. Sebastian, tell me 5 organs.
I don't know how to explain it.
Which one? Organs. You don't know any organ.
I know.
Amena, 5 organs.
The heart.
Heart. Your heart.
Lungs.
Lungs. Okay, pretty good.
Kidney, I think.
Kidneys, yeah. Okay, actually. Okay, so in this case, we are going to work with a skeletal system. Okay, you can go to the page 32 of your textbook. Yes, and we are going to begin the skeletal system.
Teacher, ¿en qué página está eso?
What?
What page is burning muscular and kill?
Muscular and yes, muscular and muscular and skeletal system on page 32. Yes. Okay. Okay. Page 36, skeletal system. Here we are going to work or we are going to read about what does the skeleton do, what role do joints play, what are the characteristics of bones, right? Okay. So, Miriam, tell me tell me one function. What could be a function of the skeleton?
Teacher, what's it?
On page 36. Page 37.
Ajá. ¿Cuál es la pregunta?
Okay. What could be a function of the skeleton? One function.
One function. Provide shape and support.
Is one function. Okay.
Enables you to move and protects your organs.
Okay. Actually, they are going to give you 5 functions. It provides shapes and support, enables to move, and protects your organs. It also produces your bones, also produces blood cells and stores minerals, yes, minerals, and other materials until your body needs them. Okay. So, how does they give you, the skeleton gives you shape and support? So, your skeleton shapes and supports your body. So, it makes up about 206 bones of different shapes and size. Your vertebral column or cheekbone is the center of the skeleton. About 26 small bones or vertebrae make up your backbone or spinal cord or vertebral column. Here we can see the vertebral column, yes. There are 26 small bones that connect each one. They are the small bones, right, that connect one part with the other one. They are the bones, yes? And these are part of the vertebrae, okay? They are very important because they connect all of the bones here, and it's connected to the skull. Inside the skull, what do you have? The brain, yes? And the brain is one part of which system? Nervous system. Okay. Okay, other function that is very interesting is the movement and protection. Okay, here we have two main functions: movement and protection, and production and storage of substances. Okay, so when you're talking about movement, it is involved, or it has to do with the muscular system. Yes, the muscular system and the skeletal system had to work together. Okay, two brings you movement. Protection and storage. There are some materials that are produced on your bones. Yes, for example, blood cells. Bones also store minerals like calcium. When you don't have calcium, you have a disease that is called osteoporosis. Okay. So you have to take care with your bones. Some bones that we can see here, yes, we have skull, clavicle, sternum, ribs, humerus, vertebral column, radius, ulna, femur, pelvis, carpals, metacarpals, and phalanges. Okay. What role do joints play? When you're talking about bones, we are going to talk about joints. Okay, we're going to see what is a joint. A joint allows bones to move in different ways. You have two kinds of joints, immobile and mobile. A joint is a place where two bones come together. What happens? Some of them are immobile joints, but they come together. Immobile joints connect bones but allow little or no movement. The bones of the skull are held together by immovable joints. They don't move, basically. In your skull, you don't move your skull. Okay, they just put together all the bones, so they need those joints. Mobile joints. Most joints are movable, so they allow the body to make many different movements, such as those shown in figure 3. Also, we have different kinds of movable joints. If you notice here, we have 4.4 kinds of joints. The first one is hinge joint. This joint allows forward or backward motion. Your knee is a hinge joint. This allows you to bend and straighten your leg. We have gliding joint. This joint allows one bone to slide over another. Your wrist has a gliding joint that allows it to bend and flex.
Teacher, is a movable joint. Movable.
They are movable. All of them are movable because they move. Look at the movements here. Yes, ball and socket joint, the hinge joint, the gliding joint, and the pivot joint. So the gliding joint is they connect the bones, but they allows the movement. Okay, gliding joint that allows to bend and flex. Yes, for example, in your breast, they go upward to the other one. Okay. Then we have the pivot joint. This joint allows one bone to rotate. Yes, another bone. You use joint to turn your arm and your elbow side to side. Look at this. You can see here a pivot. Yes, okay. Ball and socket joint. This joint allows two greatest range of motion. Your hip, look at the hip here, the hip. Yes? Your hip has a ball and socket joint that allows to swing your leg in a circle. Okay? What are the characteristics of bones? Okay. So bones are living structures, so they have certain characteristics that living things. They grow, develop, and repair themselves, and they are also strong and lightweight. Bones are divided in three kinds. We have compact bones, which has hard, dense, but not solid, and they contain minerals that give bones strength, like calcium. Spongy bones that make it lightweight but still strong. Inside the string, okay, inside the spongy bones, yes, we are going to find marrows. So it has two types of soft connective tissues. This marrow is a tissue The red bone marrow fills the space in some of your spongy bone. It produces most of your blood cells. So into the marrows, you are going to have a production of blood cells. Your yellow bone marrow is found in the space and middle of the bone. It stores fat. So they have two main functions. The red bone produces blood cells, but the yellow bone marrow is found in a space, and in the middle of the bone is stores fat. So, okay, one stores and the other produces. That's really interesting. Okay, so bone strength. Bone is both strong and lightweight, right? So when the bones can absorb more force without breaking than concrete and granite rock can. Even though bones might weigh much less than those materials, so they're really light. This is the 20% of the average adult's body weight. Bones feels as hard as a rock because it's made of tightly packed minerals. Okay, bones also grow, yes? So because bones are alive, so they have characteristics of living things, they have to grow as you go, okay, as you grow. When you're growing, your bones are growing longer, yes? Making you taller. Even after you fully grown, the bones tissue continues to form, yes? They continue living because they are living things. Bone development. When you were born, most of your bones were cartilage. Yes? So, for example, you see the baby's skull is not a skull formed yet. They are cartilage. So you have to take care because it's a soft spot here. They are cartilage. It's a strong connective tissue, and after that, it's going to be a bone. And it's flexible than a bone. As you grow, most of your cartilage were replaced with bones. Okay. Healthy bones is what I'm going to tell you here. Okay, look at here, osteoporosis is a disease, yes? Here, you can see the parts of this one. When you don't have enough materials, it happens. And it's going to be, it could be broken. Okay? So, any questions so far? Any questions? Questions? Sebastian, Arturo, Emina. Questions?
I'm good now. I understand.
Okay. Roshan, questions? Do you have any question?
No, teacher, no, teacher.
Okay, Miriam, questions?
No, teacher.
Veer, any question? Genesis, questions? Adam, questions? Yasmin, questions? David, questions? David, are you there? Mr. Herrera, are you?
Teacher,
Yes, questions?
and I don't understand is what is spongy bone? Spongy bone.
Spongy bone. Okay. So the bones are divided in different kinds. We have compact bones and spongy bones. Into the spongy bones, okay, these spongy bones, they are, okay, well, let me see, I'm going to show you. Okay, the spongy bones are lightweight but still strong, but they have some spaces like a sponge. You see that a sponge, they have some spaces between them. Okay, into these spaces they have some connective tissues that I call marrow. The marrow is divided in two. We have red bone marrow and yellow bone marrow. So the red bone yellow produces most of your blood cells, yes? And the yellow bone marrow stores fat, okay? Do you understand? Veer? Veer?
Yes.
Okay, do you understand what is spongy? When they have a lot of holes, yes? It's like a sponge. You know what is a sponge? Como una esponja, yes? It's a spongy, right? Okay. More questions? Monique, questions? Nope. Sadilla, questions? Nope. Edgar, any question?
No.
Nope. Juan Pablo Sherigo, questions?
Not.
Okay.
Basically-
Yeah. Any question? Nope. Okay. So we're going to continue. Now we're going to talk about muscular system because they work together. Page 41. No, page, wow. Page 43, I think. Oh, 44. Okay, muscular system. When you're talking about skeletal system, you need the muscular system. They work together. Okay, in a muscular system, we have to talk about the kinds of of muscles. We have two kinds of muscles in your body. Involuntary muscles, yes, like the stomach muscles and the heart muscles, and voluntary muscles. What is involuntary? Involuntary muscles are responsible for activities that digesting food. Those muscles you move it, they are moving, yes, are not under control, conscious control of you, so they move along. That what is involuntary. And the muscles under your conscious control that you know that you're moving or you order to move are voluntary muscles. So smiling, writing, getting out, jump, yes. Okay, getting out your seat. So when the bell rings, are all the actions controlled by voluntary actions, voluntary muscles. Okay, you can control it. Involuntary, you don't control them. Okay, we're going to check this out. Look at the frames. We have 3 frames here, yes? Okay, so in frame 1, we have voluntary and involuntary, yes? Okay, this is frame 1. Which involuntary muscle are moving the boy here? Monique. Involuntary muscles that he's moving. No idea? No. Okay. Alija, involuntary muscles.
And just the food.
Yeah, just the food, right? He's eating an apple, you see? Involuntary,
Move the muscles of
the muscles, yes, okay. Yes, move the muscles when he's walking around. Okay. Edgar, frame 2. Look at the frame 2 here. Involuntary muscles that they doing here. Involuntary. Over here.
She's nervous.
What?
She's nervous.
He's nervous. Actually, he's nervous. Yeah. He's looking the heart, the cardiac muscles here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
And the voluntary?
Yes, he's walking. He's sweating. Moving.
Okay. When he's walking is the other one. Okay. 3. Okay. Jasmine, frame 3. Okay. Frame 3. Here. Involuntary muscle.
Screaming. No.
Yes, it could be, yeah. It is involuntary. Involuntary?
Running.
Yeah, okay, he's using the muscles to run. Okay, very good. Do you understand? Yes? You got it? Okay, continue. Types of muscle tissues. Monique, what is a tissue? Tissue, what is a tissue? Tissue.
A tissue is like
A group of what?
a group of.
Yeah, I know.
Wait.
I know, teacher. I know.
Tell me.
It's a group of similar cells that perform the same function.
Pero
Hey, what a lot of people talk here. Okay, wait a minute. Okay. So a tissue is a group of cells that perform the same function. Okay.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about the types of muscle tissues. Okay. So your body has skeletal, smooth, and cardiac muscle tissues. So some of these muscle tissues are involuntary and some are voluntary. Skeletal muscles provide the force to move your bones, and a strong connective tissue called tendon attaches the muscle to the bone. Because you have conscious control of the skeletal muscles, they are voluntary muscles. The inside many internal body organs, like in the stomach and blood vessels, contains smooth muscle tissues. These are involuntary muscles. They work to control certain movements inside your body, such as moving food through your digestive systems, the tissue called cardiac muscles, and found only your heart. Okay, listen. We have 3 kinds of muscles, right? Tendons, smooth muscles, and cardiac muscles, right? Smooth muscles and cardiac muscles are involuntary. They are involuntary muscles. Okay. How do skeletal muscles work? They work in pairs. Look at this. Okay, listen. Your muscles work in pairs, right? So one muscle cells can only contract, not lengthen. So while one muscle in pair contracts, the other muscles in the pair relaxes, yes, to its original length. For example, in the triceps relaxes, biceps contracts, okay? Here you have triceps, and here you have biceps, okay? When this contracts, this relaxes, okay? By triceps relaxes, biceps contracts. So when biceps contracts here, biceps contracts, triceps relaxes, okay? It's the opposite, they work in pairs. Do you understand? You got it? Problem. Do you understand? Okay. Keeping muscle healthy. Okay. So, regular exercise is important to strengthen the flexibility of your muscles. Okay? Exercise becomes thicker and stronger. Warming up before exercising increases the blood flow to your muscles. Stretching as you warm up helps your muscles become more flexible and repairs them for exercise. Exercise is important even in space. Sometimes muscles can become injured, and muscle strain can occur when muscles are overworked or overstretched. So you have to pay attention when you're going to exercise. You need to warm up before you're doing exercise. Long period of exercise, skeletal muscles can cramp or contract and stay contracted. If you're injuring your muscles, be sure to follow medical instructions and rest in your area so it can heal properly. Okay, no, skin no. Skin is for the next class. Okay, guys, listen. Do you have any question about muscles? So in this class, we were first skeletal, yes? The functions of the bones, right? The kinds of bones that we have. Then we study the muscles, the muscles that you have, and how to take care of the muscles, okay? 5 functions of the bones are provide shape, yes, and protection. Okay, they store, yes, and they produce minerals or blood cells. They produce blood cells, they store fat, and then provides protection and shape. Characteristics of the bones are different. 5 characteristics of bones. They are living things, right? So as they are living things, they grow, they develop, they grow, they develop, and they reproduce. Okay? So they have the characteristics. Okay? They produce different things. Now, muscles. When we're talking about muscular system, you have to talk about skeletal system. So the muscles are divided in involuntary and voluntary. The voluntary muscles are they are under your control, yes, conscious control, and you can move, like running, like eating, like smiling. Okay, you can control. But involuntary muscles are into your organs, like the stomach. You don't control them. Also, your heart is a muscle, right? Okay, you don't control them. Okay, so it's involuntary. Okay, voluntary and involuntary. They are different kind of tissues. Yes, muscle tissues. Okay, they have the tendons. They have the what was the other one? They have the tendons. Who can help me? Tendons and what else? Arturo. Kind of tissue. Cardiac tissue and what is the other?
Cardiac muscle.
Okay, cardiac tissue. Yes, okay. We have tendons and we have the other one that is connected. That are involuntary, that they are your vessels, blood cells. Let me see.
Smooth muscle.
Smooth muscles, yes, okay. Smooth, yes. Smooth tissues, tendons, and cardiac, yes, okay. We have tendon, smooth muscles, and cardiac muscles, yeah? Types of muscle tissue. Okay. Do you understand everything?
Yes.
Yes.
Sure. Okay, any questions so far? Do you have any questions so far? Nope. No questions. Questions? Nope.
No, it's clear.
It's clear. Everything is okay. Okay. So next class we are going to talk about. Next class we are going to talk about the skin, right? And the cardiac tissues that are into the skin. Why it is important. Okay. See you next class, guys. You can switch. Bye.
See you.